This week is a challenging week. It was a good week. I spoke on the last video how I was trying to get 30 miles ran in and 5 lifts. And I had some questions about, well, how are you doing this? How are you making sure you have time with work, family, running a business? Where's the time? Where's the time? So I decided to show you. I'm taking you through a full 7 days. I was able to get in actually 31 miles this week, and I also got in 4 lifts, but I still were able to hit all the body parts that I want. So let's get to it and I'll take you through this week.
A lot of people are control freaks, but it's funny because they don't want to put the work in. Put the work in, and then you can control the outcome. It ain't rocket science. Hey, the tab.
Started off with Sunday, and Sunday was cool. It was a calm day. The weather was good. I jumped outside as soon as I got moving, and I was able to get in 8 miles. And I was very happy with the 8 miles that I got into. It was a good start to my week, and it definitely set me on path to get in my 30 miles. So I was very happy with Sunday. Other than that, very chill day. I had some time to myself, so I was able to get into my boots and kind of relax. So if you've been watching the channel, you know these boots are from Therabody, and they are just compression boots to help get the blood circulating, get the blood flowing. They're very nice, especially after runs where I run hard, and especially after a leg day. So. Then came Monday. Monday morning, I did 5 miles, and then I was able to lift with a leg session. Leg session wasn't too bad, wasn't too heavy, a lot of high reps, just to make sure that my legs are getting strong. With running so much, I want to keep my legs strong. I always hit legs twice a week. I try to do one heavier and one lighter session each week just to make sure my legs are intact because I'm on them all the time. So Monday was a good day. Tuesday was also another good day. My legs were a little sore waking up after the 8 miles and then running 5 miles and then immediately following that with leg day. So they paid the price, but Tuesday was a scheduled off day. I planned to just foam roll and kind of relax, and I was able to do that, which is good for me because I don't always foam roll the way that I should or as much as I should. So that's something I'm trying to work on getting better with. So Tuesday was definitely a thumbs up. And it was cool too because I got to go to Laner's school. He was being honored for receiving all A's for first half of the year. So me and Talene skedaddled over there, got to watch that, celebrate with him. And then that night I had some clients to train, but I also trained Laner. His track season is coming up. And so he's running and he's starting to lift weights now. So that got to get some good bonding time, and that was really cool. Wednesday was a good day because I was able to do my speed workout. Once again, I did it early in the morning. My speed workouts have been a bit of a challenge because I prefer to work out earlier in the morning. I don't have a track that I can get to. And so what I've been doing is trying to do my speed workouts on the treadmill. Unconventional, I know, but you make do with what you have. And so what I did for my speed workout on Wednesday is I did a half-mile warm-up, and then I did 800s with 2-minute breaks in between. And so the way that I did it is for the first 800, I started at 10-1. For the second 800, I went to 10-2. For the third 800, I went to 10-3, and so on until I finished my 8.
Sprints are finished. Got it all done. A little over 5.5. Look what my watch says. 4.25. Your watch won't always. For me, my watch only calculates correctly when I'm outside or I'm running really slow. And it's because of my stride length. I feel like my stride is the same, whether it's I'm running on 7 or running on 11. And that is because I really try to focus on picking up my knees, making sure I have correct form. I don't know if it's the thing, but I call it form running. Running slow needs to be form running. That way when you're running fast, you revert to old habits, right? And for me, my old habit or my slow habit is form running. So it probably confuses my watch, but that's what we got today. We got it in. Now it's time to lift chest and shoulders.
So I had a good workout. I was able to have a good run, and I was very happy with Wednesday. But Wednesday also presented some challenges because it hit the fan at work. It is now 11:08. I had my dinner and everything up here while I was getting some work done, and I will be up in exactly 5 hours to get in 7 miles and hit back. But gotta pay the tab. I got goals. I got all kinds of goals. Work goals, personal goals. I got them. So that was a bit challenging, but I still wanted to get up on Thursday morning because I wanted to have 5 lifts, 5 separate lifts. And then I also wanted to make sure I get in my miles. And Thursday morning, going to bed at 11, getting up at 4 o'clock, I look out the window and it's raining.
Let me tell you what I'm not doing. It's running in the rain. So today is gonna have to be an off day. This means I have to make adjustments with the conditions that I'm facing.
I was disappointed because I want to run outside. I prefer to get in everything that I can outside right now because I have some goals, but we'll talk about that in another episode. And I also could have went to the gym, but I did not. I said, you know what, maybe let me take this opportunity to get some rest. I didn't want to be up all night Wednesday night and then force myself to do something that my body may not have been ready for on Thursday. I took that rain as a sign from God, and I thanked him for it because that sleep was needed. So that put me in a bit of a pickle. Now I'm feeling like, okay, I may not be able to get all my miles in. I'm definitely not getting all my lifts in. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna adjust? What's the challenge, right? Thursday was scheduled to be a back day. What I decided was on Saturday, I'll do back and arms. That way I'm still hitting all of my body parts that I planned on hitting, and I'll just have to make up the mileage in between on Saturday and Sunday to make sure that I get over 30. Also on Thursday, it's still all over the place at work. Stuff is still hitting the fan. I had scheduled time off to take Lane to the dentist, and I get a call while I'm taking time off to take him to the dentist, and I end up spending almost the whole time in the car trying to sort things out at work. It was wild.
I don't even know where I was. I got interrupted by a work call that lasted for an hour.
But Lane was able to get his teeth cleaned and we got back to it. So that was a good day all in all. So Friday is a challenging day because I need to make up for my miles, and also Friday is leg day again. Like I said, I'm hitting legs twice a week. Bare minimum, I'm touching them twice a week. But I want to throw in a little chest too because my chest was a little sore, and with all the cardio that I'm doing, I want to make sure that my chest stays the way I like it. So I'm hitting that twice a week now as well. Wasn't raining today. Thank God it wasn't raining on that day. And I was able to get in 7 miles before I got to my lift.
What do you do when the sidewalk's taken up? Just run in the middle of the street.
So that was a very good day for me. I was very excited, and it put me a little closer to back on track to being able to get to my 30 plus miles for the week. And I was able to get in a good lift. So everything seemed to work out just fine. But I had one more day, and that was Saturday.
That one almost took me out.
Saturday provided its own unique challenges because I needed to wake up early. So although my week was crazy, I needed to wake up early on Saturday because Lane needed to get to a haircut appointment that he has, and then make sure I was able to squeeze in my run and my lift and get Lane to the haircut on time. Saturday was wild because it was a cold one. I think it was like 30 something degrees.
Cold. So yesterday, it's kind of an easier pace. I didn't really push. Today I pushed, and I don't know why. Coming off a leg day, I did legs and chest yesterday, and I ran. It probably wasn't the best decision, but sometimes I like to push just to see where I'm at. So now it's time to lift, baby.
I got my lift in. I hit arms and I hit back, but because of Lane's timing for the haircut, I wasn't able to record a lot of my back workout. I did 6 miles, and that actually put me at 31 miles for the week. So I was very pleased to see, even though I had some challenges for the week, I did it. And I got my lifts in. They didn't look the way I wanted them to look. I didn't have 5 separate sessions, but I was able to get in all the exercises that I wanted to accomplish for the week. So overall, the week was a success, even though we got through some curveballs. Thank you all for joining us for another episode. If you have any questions, please hit us up at www.lanewellnessco.com. Also follow me on Instagram at switching4lanes. And that's another episode. We out.